Underground 4, what's happening? We are live here from the studio in my basement. The greatest studio, the greatest channel to ever come out of Macomb County. Name a better podcast, name a better YouTube channel, YouTuber out of Macomb County. I guarantee you cannot, if I gave you all the time in the world, you could not literally think of a single person with as much swag and charisma as I have.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong or am I right?
Maybe.
I'll be honest with you. I think I'm pretty right here. Shout out to Miley Cyrus for the opening track, by the way. Chosen by me because Genna doesn't like to help me out because she's not very hip to being a good person. You know? I'm like, hey, Allie, what? I said what I said. Because so if you guys don't understand, if you guys have never been on the show, you know, I always like to do an intro music just because I think it looks cool and it gets like a good vibe going, right? It makes everybody happy. Who doesn't like to listen to music? These things are bothering me. Like, who doesn't like to listen to music, right? So I'm like, all right, I got an idea. How about I make some music to brighten the mood, right? Every single time somebody comes on, like, hey, what do you want to listen to? It's like, I don't care. So
You have a song prepared now.
I know, but like, I like to appreciate my guests because you guys take the time out of your busy schedules
We gave you a suggestion.
It was a pretty bad suggestion. Not playing WAP by I don't even know.
I offered to do the dance.
I don't even know what that like. I've listened to it like 3 times.
Do the dance.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Jeez, I never came out. And so you know, first person I go to, you know, I just go in a circle. You know, Allie's on the far right. Like, Allie, you got a song? No. Alexa, you got a song? No. And then they're like, oh, Jenna's always got ours. Just give it to Genna. Genna, I don't care. Do anything. Like, just like an annoying voice. Where like you're like, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, Genna, you're just in for a good old roasting. You are right next to me. You're getting for a good old roasting.
So was Alexa.
I mean, yeah, but she's nice, so I guess we'll...
I'm the nice one.
Always tell me I'm a good person.
I know, because you are a good person.
I don't want that.
All right, fine. Anyway, as you guys know, as you guys can see, we've got a returning guest, and we have 2 new guests who are friends of the returning guest. So here's where we stand. Starting off with the returning guest, we have Genna Vento, who is actually a big helper to the podcast. You know, she gives me some good ideas. She went cheesing with us a couple nights ago. Hands down, the worst cheeser I think
You were gonna say that.
the worst cheeser I've ever had in my life. Genna, you don't send it hard enough. You didn't. No, you did not. All right, here's what happens. You literally threw it at a gas pump. You didn't throw it at a person.
I ducked down every single time they
No,
did it.
every single time we either threw a piece of cheese at a car or slingshotted a piece of cheese at a car. So you go, oh my God, sitting in the back. Like, come on. There's no reason. Like, the only times that has gone bad for us is the one time that I can't talk about, love you, Brennan, and then the one time we got chased for like 30 minutes, and then the cops ended up pulling me over, and my car broke down.
They did?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it was all bad. We
I can only imagine.
Yeah, on Harrington and Grossbeck, threw a piece of cheese at a car. As the light turned green, we turned right. He was going straight. As soon as we threw it, honked his horn. I'm like, I got him. In my old car, like Geekmobile V1, which if you don't know what Geekmobile, it was trash. But anyway, and then he turns right, and then I'm like, is this dude following us? So then I'm just cutting through subs, right? Just going like 50 miles an hour and 25, whatever. Finally get on the cast, right? Get on the cast. We finally lose him. I'm like, bless up. Turn in the Purchase Street to turn around so I can get back to my house. Car starts following us again. I'm like, oh my God. As we're hitting an illegal turnaround, don't know why we didn't get pulled over for that. Turns out to be a cop. So, rip. No, a cop chased us after. It was a Macomb. It was a Macomb Community College cop, so he couldn't legally pull us over. So he just followed us till we stopped, and I kind of figured he was doing that. I didn't want to go to my house, so I stopped at Jet's Pizza. Second best idea.
That's your other home.
Other home. Jet's Pizza represent. Love you guys. And to my left, we have Alexa. Alexa, how do you say your last name?
Piccirilli.
I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought that your last name was really cool. I thought that it just flowed well. Is that Italian?
Yeah.
Really? I just guess. No, it just flows good, I think. Does that make any sense?
It does with I feel like
Not
everybody's
really.
names flow though.
Not really.
Yeah, they do.
I feel like my name is just everybody just thinks it's complicated.
Nah.
Not once you know
Try
what
and
it is,
spell it.
it's
They
like
can spell it.
Isn't it Piccirilli?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Don't mean
He
that.
might stalk you, Alexa.
A little
stalking
bit.
me.
Yep. God caught me. Congrats, Jenna. You caught me. Woo. Yay for Jenna. Anyway, what was I gonna say? No, not to brag or anything. Did win the 3rd grade spelling bee one time. Kind of a big deal.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't care.
3rd grade spelling bee.
Oh, did you?
I lost all my spelling bees.
Yeah, I think I did too.
I can't spell. Jen always has to spell for me.
That's
We'll
bad.
be 5 feet apart in our dorm, on our separate beds, and I literally will have to look over at her.
What was the word?
How do you?
What was the word?
Don't
you didn't
talk
know how
about
to
it.
spell?
Don't talk about
What
it.
was it?
Physical.
She thought
You don't
it
know how to
was an
spell.
F.
You don't know how to spell
thought it was
physical.
an
F.
I spelled it 5 different times, and I kept spelling it with an F. And I was like, guys, like, how do you spell physical? And they go PH, and I literally just looked up at them, and I was like,
Didn't you take
And then I was
like
like, you spelled
phys ed in high school? Like, didn't you read it?
No.
Not the brightest.
As if that wasn't easy to tell. But anyway,
Alexa's turn now.
I'm killing it
No,
today.
I'm still not giving you a high five. I'm so mad.
I'm killing it today. And to Alexa's left, we have an old friend, old reunited friend. Thanks for coming on. Kind of a big deal. Allie Laskowski. Let's hear it for Allie, everybody, for hopping on. Let's hear it for all these fine people for taking the time out of their day to join me on the greatest channel in the 586. And to commemorate that, this is 2 years in the making. 2 years in the making. If you're close to the Underground 4, you would know that we now have a new logo. And so with the new logo, it's blue. So I haven't decided how I'm gonna physically,
Change it.
because I think it looks cooler, you know.
Like this is blue.
Yeah, it's blue background, just sick, and it's the same design, but just really like a more modern outlook. Just like this world we're living in, more modern outlook. So like you just gotta make everything you do in life now has to just be modernized. So I made the logo more modernized. Cause this, not gonna lie, I downloaded an app called Free Logo Shop on my phone. typed in the words. They made it for me. I was like, okay, first thing I did. And so I was like, this time I was like, all right, I'm gonna be sophisticated with this. Went on my computer. I was like, free logo making. And I was like, this is hard. And they charged me. They wanted to charge me $10. So you know what I did to save the logo that their stupid website made? You know what I did? I screenshotted it on my computer. I screenshotted it, and then I cropped it, and then I emailed it to my phone, and then boom.
So you stole.
Yep, I'm a stealer, certified stealer.
He's a criminal.
Basically,
He's a criminal.
kind of a big deal. But anyway, Allie, I'm really sorry this is awkward, but in my defense, you were late edition. But anyway, I would like to, because we will no longer be making this style shirt, these are the last 2 ever made. And I'm going to give this to Alexa so she gets the second last one, and this one to Genna so she gets the very last one.
Oh.
No, like, I'll be honest.
So cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's got my name on it, so it's got to be cute, you know?
Oh, it does have your name on it.
Duh.
It has your name on it. That's
Duh, you uncultured.
Thanks.
Shout out to Brennan. Yeah, kind of a big deal. We got t-shirts. We had a flag, but it got stolen. Shout out to Max Dost. But it looks good in his apartment, so it's okay. Anyway, let's get right into it, ladies and gents. Here we stand. All 3 of these people have taken the time to join me all the way from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, which, from my stories, is not that pleasant. Is that true?
No,
Mount
it's
not
very
that
pleasant.
Is it?
It's fun.
Is it?
Most of the time.
Is it really?
As long as you're on campus, it is.
Yeah.
If you go off campus, then it's just
It's like you're in the
cornfields.
middle of nowhere, but
Yeah, I've been to Central Michigan once. I've had bad memories there. I've been there once. Got grounded by my mother. Hated it ever since.
I have great memories up there.
I'm sure you guys do. You guys are. No, how was your guys' first year at CMU? Because not gonna lie, I've heard bad things about the school, but it sounds like you guys like it.
Bad thing? Like what?
I mean, it was kind of bad this year just because.
Well, yeah, that's how everything is. But I mean, hey, hopefully, sorry, Jenna. Hopefully, especially Olivet Roll Comets, we can get this thing going, and next semester will just be a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I hope so.
especially Central Michigan. Central Michigan is known for not being very, very pleasant on the weekends. So like, it sounds I feel like that's one of those schools that like, if it's not fully capable, if you guys aren't going 100%, it just ain't fun. It's like Michigan State. It's like Arizona State. Just like whatever, I guess. Like fire up chips, right?
Fire up.
Yeah, we always go.
We go hard.
Go hard or go home, baby. So what are you there for? What are you majoring in?
Secondary education.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Aren't you like
Miss Vento.
Miss Vento? Aren't you like a Spanish teacher?
No, that's I'm gonna be an English and psychology teacher.
Psychology. That's like brain stuff, isn't it? That stuff's hard, isn't it?
I love it though.
Am I wrong? No, I remember there was one time me and all the homies were hanging out with Jenna and all her homies, right? And she's trying to teach us how to play a card game. And Jenna, all I have to say is you have to work on your teaching skills because you were pretty bad. It was pitiful.
I feel like I just shouldn't teach high schoolers then if I really couldn't. I could not get their attention.
With all due respect in the world, Jenna, it was pitiful.
It was bad.
Like I feel
Nobody
like
was listening to me.
you just gotta put your foot down and be like, listen here.
I didn't want to be annoying.
Well,
and
the
just keep
difference is
yelling.
that they're your age, so
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna
Yeah.
get the attention
True,
of people your
true.
age.
But like you just gotta practice.
My
Like
friends didn't even listen to me.
well yeah, but that's just
You don't have friends.
oh Alexa's on fire today. Woo! Let's turn this.
None of us have friends. It's just us three.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's
Let's just turn this into a good old roast session.
Yeah, I'm not liking it at all.
Jenna's having a much less
Over it.
Jenna's having a much less fun time than last time. That's all you say. Alexa, what do you at Central Michigan for?
Marketing and advertisement.
That's fun. Like teaching's fun too. But like
Business major.
yeah, that's what I'm in. That's what I'm into. Easy, light work. You know, easiest major in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just wake up.
maybe not for me,
Well, yeah.
but
I mean,
next topic.
Next-
Next topic. We're not gonna talk about our grades. Let's go.
woo! Fire up ships, baby. Allie, what do you at CMU for?
Business.
Yeah, all right. There you go. Easiest major in the world.
No specified.
Yeah,
category yet.
I'll be honest. I don't even like. I think I'm majoring in business. I think.
Which part of business?
I don't know.
I don't know what part I'm doing.
Yeah, me neither. So
Like store management or something like that.
that seems too hard.
No.
This could just be your own business though. Like you can be an
Or you could do like entrepreneurship.
I mean, not to brag,
Good one.
made $10 off the show already, and we've been doing it for 8 months. So yeah, like I said earlier. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad Jenna's obsessed with the soundboard every time. But I'm kind of an entrepreneur, kind of a big deal if you couldn't tell.
You should actually do entrepreneurship.
Or you can do like communication, so it's like
Yeah,
more like news, like
I was this close to getting this podcast on the Olivet College radio, but then like I just kind of stopped responding because I had never checked my email. So, whoops, had a big
you can do
opportunity.
radio too.
Yeah.
Good one.
Only problem with that is I stutter a lot sometimes. You can tell, so like that might be bad. And you know how bad it'd be for like new song by Taylor Swift. And don't think I'd get that good attention of anybody. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta practice.
Yeah.
Isn't it, who has Joe Biden? Doesn't he stutter a lot?
Yes, he does. He does.
Don't know anything. I'll be honest. I've had 2 rules on this show.
No politics.
No politics, no secrets. No.
It wasn't politics.
No, I was just saying because I thought it was funny because like because you like asked if we knew that. I didn't even know what party he was in until the election.
No.
I don't know anything. But anyway, moving on. One of my favorite thing to talk about on this show, and I'm glad that we've got a mutual feeling. Shout out to Ali Laskowski. Mutual idea is the idea of aliens. And me, listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. If you guys don't know, you guys all know who Joe Rogan is, right? King.
love him.
Oh my God, you uncultured. But no, Joe Rogan is like the king of life. Like Joe Rogan, if we wanted to create the smartest human being in the world, we would just have Elon Musk and Joe Rogan just mate, and then they would create the smartest human in the world. All I got, mate. All I gotta say. But anyway, so one of my favorite things about Joe Rogan is he sometimes does drugs on his show, and then he just gets into really deep conversations about conspiracies. Now we're all good. Yeah, we're all good children, so we're not gonna do the first part. But we can talk about conspiracies. Allie wanted to bring up aliens, and that's one of my favorite things to talk about. Thoughts on aliens? I think they're real.
I think they're real.
They've got to be. What?
I don't really know.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
I feel like they could.
That's
be.
like saying like ghosts are real.
I think ghosts.
You don't think ghosts are real?
No.
What?
I think ghosts.
It's
are
just like you never like the world is so big. Like,
Exactly.
it's
So
like, even if you don't
unpredictable.
believe in them, you can't say that they're not
Yeah.
real though. Like,
But you know what I
just
do
don't
believe
know.
in? Bigfoot.
real. I don't believe it. Big
Bro,
I believe in Bigfoot, but I do not believe in aliens or ghosts.
I believe in Bigfoot too.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like a big bear, basically.
Bigfoot's more like realistic than an alien.
I mean, I feel like they're both realistic. Like, aren't aliens just like otherworldly creatures?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah, but like Bigfoot's like here. I know he is. He's real.
I mean, all right. So there's a ton of good ones. Like ghosts got to be real.
No.
Oh, I believe
think
in
ghosts are
ghosts.
Yeah. Like not to
Or
brag.
things that are haunted.
Yeah, 100%. Like, shout out to Olivet College, the seventh most haunted place in the state. It's truth. I don't know because
Alba is.
yeah, like Olivet College is if you like Google, it's like the 6th or 7th most haunted place in the state of Michigan.
I always wanted to go to like a haunted, like a real haunted place and like sleep there overnight.
Oh,
That would be
hell
fun.
no.
Like I
Don't know if I'd be able to do
wanted
it.
to do it so badly. And there's a place in Mount Pleasant. It used to be like an orphanage or something.
That would be scary.
Like that.
I
Yeah, it was an orphanage, and I learned it about it in one of my classes. And it's supposed to be like really haunted.
Really?
But,
An
like,
orphanage?
I could never
yeah,
ever.
but I
do
want to
that.
go. You're not allowed to go on it. Like it's trespassing and everything, and all this and all that. But I want to go and sleep in it so badly.
I mean, like at that point, like there's no trespassing signs to everything. Like you know how many things that say no trespass? Like there's a no trespassing sign on Chippewa Valley's baseball field.
True.
And like me and Andrew go on there like every day, so like nothing happens. The only time that I don't want to is like I don't know if you guys have ever. It's like it's an abandoned mental asylum up by the airport.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Me, Vaughn, and Danny. Shout to you two. Tried breaking in there, but it's next to a police station.
Yeah, so it probably makes it really hard.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, no, and then like we obviously went at night 'cause that's when it's cool. And then the next morning, I was like, where'd you guys go? I was like, I tried breaking into a mental asylum. She's like, oh, and by the airport. I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I did that when I was a kid. I was like, what's in there? She's like, bunch of papers. I was like, is it haunted? She's like, I think so. I was like, all right, sick. But like Yali was saying, ghosts and aliens, they gotta be real.
I believe it.
Like,
I believe more ghosts than aliens.
I just think that like the world is like the world's too big. Like we have like, isn't it insane to think like there's 7 billion people on this earth and like sometimes people are upset over one person. Like bro,
Yeah, literally.
like gosh, just get over it, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Don't at me.
What? All right.
I'm at
But
it.
not
I
even
was
like
staring.
the world. The universe is like, you ever see those videos where it like compares Earth to like the other like planets?
Yes.
And it just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like there's no way that there's nothing else
Oh, I
out
have
there.
another question.
Yes.
Do you guys think the Earth is round or flat?
See, I got into a big debate over this.
I did too. It was the best moment
in
of my life.
school, and it was me against everybody.
What do you think it is?
I want to hear what you guys say first.
I
think
don't really
it's-
know.
Before I say anything, I want to hear what you guys say.
I don't believe the flat one, but I do believe in like the hollow Earth. Have you guys ever heard of that?
I
Where
have.
there's,
I've heard of
like,
it. Yeah.
Like the poles, like it's like, and inside there's like people like living inside the Earth. I don't know.
Like Journey to the Center of the Earth, that movie.
Isn't that with like Vince Vaughn? Movie sucks.
The Rock.
Oh, I thought Vince Vaughn was in.
The Rock is in it. Yeah.
There's probably a lot of rocks in it because it's in the middle of the earth.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good one.
I know, Jenna. You're just not hip. You're just not hip.
Okay, but what do you
Supposed to play
think?
the sound.
Okay,
Round
so
flat.
so I was in Texas for my 18th birthday, right? This past year, and I'm sitting at a bar with my parents because like it's just like the hotel bar, right? And there's this dude. He's from Texas, right? And like I don't know how it started, but like I just walked there because I was like, Dad, can I have the key? Because like, I lost mine because I'm an idiot. So, and like as I walked down there, like it's some random Texas dude talking about. He's like, yeah, bro, the Earth's flat and like flu shot's fake. I was like, I mean, I don't know anything about the flu shot, but the Earth's fake. Me and him talked about that for like 20 minutes. My dad was like, what is wrong with you people? And then after the fact, they went outside and smoked, and I just went out there. I was like, yeah, bro, the Earth is flat. This kid's just an idiot. And so, yeah, shout out to, if you're listening to this, no way he is. But I mean, hey, we can, a boy can dream. If you're listening to this, man, I miss you. You're a great guy. I think his name was, it was either Juan or Jose. Shout out to you, Juan or Jose. No, I'm being dead serious. Dead serious. Like, I know it started with a J. I think it was Juan. But anyway, if you're listening to this, much love. Miss you, buddy. Oh, that's not the
So
camera.
you think the Earth is flat?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Thank
I mean,
you.
like, I don't really know how somebody can like you could live on a place that's
I think-
round.
I was like,
I'm not saying no, it could be. I just don't know.
I don't really know. I've never had an answer.
the one thing about it that makes me think about it is just because like, all right, so like say you fly, right? You fly from Detroit Metropolitan Airport to Australia, right? Now when you're in that plane, right? You're just go you just go up, right? And then you just go boom for like 24 hours or whatever, right?
True.
Like, but like you don't like go like ooh, and you don't like it's on the underside of the world. It's underground.
It's because like the Earth is so big, you're not gonna go just like curve down. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
actually, like it's like traveling. I don't know.
It just I don't know, man. I don't know who was that. You who brought this up?
I did, but I have another question too.
Yes.
It might be really dumb, but I don't know.
It's okay. We all have asked dumb questions,
So,
especially me.
like when you see like the Earth, are we inside of it? Like,
I don't know.
There's the atmosphere, which makes us inside.
like you know how like
technically
it's like
we would
when you
be
go into
inside.
space, like there's like you can see the Earth.
We're on the
Are we
outside
in-
of it.
We are.
Yeah.
We're like on it, but we're technically inside.
Yeah, like,
because
we're
there's,
on
Like,
it.
I was
the
always
atmosphere
wondering. That was the
and
dumbest
everything.
question. I was
No,
always
it's
wondering
not a dumb
how people
question.
went-
And the ozone.
I was always wondering when people went into space if
Rip
you
the
you have to
ozone.
leave and get out of the circle of the bubble.
Circle.
They go through it. That's why it always catches on fire, because they go through it.
So we are in it then.
Yes.
And we
Like
just
we're
don't know.
in the atmosphere, yeah,
But
but,
we're
like
on top.
we're not like in the rock Earth, like we're on top of
People
it.
are gonna watch us and be like, these.
I'm so.
Central Michigan's finest. No,
I've always wondered that.
No, I like whenever I watch space movies like that, like I do wonder, like, okay, like
How do they get out?
all right, so if they like fly, if they like no, if you're in space or whatever, like Star Wars or whatever, shout out Star Wars, great films, but like no. If you're like in Star Wars and you like go down, like it's just weird because you like go inside of it, but then just like turns into land. Like it's so
Yeah, I don't.
so odd to wrap your head around.
Or, like, do you have to go up and like past the sky? Like,
You have to go past all the
I
atmospheres.
want to go into space now.
I never want
and everything. That's
I hate
go
space. It's so
through.
scary.
Like
It
when
scares me.
when they come back down from space, like in their little ship, that's why it catches on fire. Because it's like all the like, what's the word? What's
Pressure?
gravity?
Gravity,
No.
Force?
Anyway,
velocity,
Anyways, I don't know what
fire,
it is, but like they
speed,
go through the atmosphere and everything,
ozone,
and the traction
atmosphere,
and all
traction,
yes, the traction and all of the
ozone, astronaut,
stuff.
we get it.
In other words, it just makes it catch on fire because they're going through it.
Neil Armstrong,
Going really, really fast.
Buzz Aldrin.
Next.
Now I'm just naming space things. No, all right. Here's a question. Would you rather have to spend a month in space in like a spaceship or a month in a submarine in like an ocean?
Oh,
Space.
Oh no, they're both pretty bad.
I don't want either.
I know. Like, do you know how bad that'd be? Like spending like dude, because you know what's absolutely insane to think about? Like there's 7 billion people on this earth, right? We as a civilization, big words, have only explored 5%, 4.5% of the oceans. Isn't that insane?
Ocean scares me.
It scares me too.
I like it either.
I don't like the ocean.
Like it's cool because there's like cool sharks and whales and stuff, but at the same time, like those things can eat you.
Yeah.
And like, dude, like I like sometimes I get bored and just like read things about the ocean, and like, God, there's some weird things down there, man.
No, there's scary stuff.
Scary.
That's why I'd probably go into space. I like all the space stuff.
I just feel like both would like drive you insane, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a month. Well, the only cool thing about space is like I feel like it'd be kind of cool to like fly, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like I was watching a video on that
Be
today.
in a submarine and be underneath it, and like nobody can get to you.
I feel like it'd be
I
way,
would never want to do that.
I'd be way too claustrophobic in a submarine.
Yeah.
All that pressure under like
I would not like that.
I
under.
wouldn't want to wear that spacesuit either.
True.
Nah, those spacesuits kind of sweet. Not gonna lie. It's the only thing
You
that's
don't
cool.
have to
It
wear
would
them
make
all.
me
You only have
fall
to
over.
wear the spacesuits when you're like outside of the ship.
Well, yeah.
When you're in the ship, you don't have to wear them.
True.
Yeah, I know, but
Nah, space is scary.
I want to go outside and explore.
Hold on, the moon.
Moon would be
the
cool.
Moon landing?
Fake.
What?
It's fake. It's
What do
fake.
you mean?
They never landed on the moon.
Watch the 40-minute Netflix documentary on that.
Helen Keller's fake.
Yes.
Helen Keller is fake.
Keller is a fraud.
Don't understand it, but all right.
Wait, why is the moon fake though?
The moon landing
Yeah, why?
is fake.
Yeah, why?
That's all I can tell you. It's just
I've
fake.
never-
They
I've-
never landed on the moon.
Do you have any facts to back it up?
Like,
Keegan, do you have the facts?
Okay,
I don't.
so-
I just know
they're
it's
not
fake.
even facts, like theories. Wait.
Yeah, it's all theories, but like, all right. So I think is it Lance? Is Lance Armstrong the bicyclist or is Neil Armstrong the bicyclist?
Lance.
Neil Armstrong's the guy who landed on the moon.
All right, Neil Armstrong. I think it was either Neil Armstrong or Buzzy dude, whatever, Buzz Lightyear. But I remember like there was one person who came up to them and said like the moon landing was fake, and like he like said Buzzy boy, Buzz Lightyear said that like he got really mad and he punched the dude in the face, right? And then like it seems like it's really weird how like you know because that's back in like the Cold War space race time, right? So like, it's just weird it's weird to me how like all of a sudden like we have no idea how to get to the moon. Then as soon as Russia gets there, because like that's where the name Star Wars came from. That's where the name like for the movies it's called Star Wars. Shouts Mr. Valentine, best history teacher ever. But no, but the way that it happened was like it's really weird how Russia gets there and then we have no idea how to do it. But as soon as Russia does it, we do it.
Yep.
And at the same time,
It's kind of weird.
At the same time, I forget exactly what happened, but in a test run, I think somebody died or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody died in like a test run.
I'm so confused.
What do you mean somebody died?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't watched the thing since like junior year, so I watched it in class because it was
Okay, but
cool.
how did they fake it then?
Like
Like green screens and like Photoshop.
But like, wasn't this in like what year was
1968, but they did it in.
That seems a
They
little-
did it in. I know I'm a genius.
The only thing that would
do that in
confuse me.
1968?
Yeah, I
Listen,
don't
the only thing that would
believe
confuse me about like how it would be fake, the only thing that I can like counter argue with it is that everybody watched the spaceship take off.
Yeah, but that spaceship also could have just like.
Went somewhere else.
Yeah, just could. It could still just be chilling there. It's like chilling in space. It's like, y'all gonna get me here or something?
Yeah. But that's basically it. Other than that, it's fake.
I'm gonna have to wholeheartedly agree with Alexia's got some good takes on some things. Appreciate that from you. Big of you. And then there's another thing about another thing about the moon landing too. They always say that like whatever, like giant stuff for mankind, garbage, whatever. But like, how come in that shot the flag is already planted when they take the first steps on the moon? You ever thought about that?
It was already planted.
So those weren't the first steps on the moon then that they said they are. So when he said giant mankind leap thingy, it wasn't actually the first steps on the moon because somebody had to step on the moon to plant that flag.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
too sophisticated for me,
Um,
right?
Maybe
what?
there's-
I
Okay,
saw that,
so
like-
it showed like the flag and then someone like getting off of the spaceship.
Yeah.
And then
Stuff like that. But I saw like on one of the other videos that like the shadows were all like the wrong way and everything.
It's pretty interesting.
I don't know. I
don't pay that close of attention.
It's pretty interesting.
love conspiracy theories.
I
Me
do,
too.
Like,
All I do
not
is
like
watch
that.
them.
Like I like more like the Mandela effect stuff.
What's Mandela
that
effect?
stuff.
Like Fruit Loops. Like it's spelled a different way on.
Or the
than we thought it
Bernstein
was.
Like
Bears,
Fruit of the Loom.
Bernstein
This is a perfect
Bears.
example. There's supposed to be like
It's
a
supposed to be
cornucopia
basket.
behind it, and now all of a sudden it's not there.
And
But
apparently
people
it was never
remember-
there, but like it was.
But I
People
remember
remember
it
there
being
being like a cornucopia behind it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
yeah.
I don't
And
get
that's
it.
like the effect.
The
Like,
Mandela effect.
and then there's one like the Bernstein
Yeah,
Bears.
the
or
Bernstein
something.
Bears or the Bernstein Bears or something like that.
People
Wait,
remember
what?
it
Is
being
it two Z's or one Z?
It's with one.
There's
Right?
different
yeah, but
ones.
people remember it like being something different,
Yeah.
and then now it's not like that. Like people remember cornucopia, but now there's no cornucopia.
No,
They're like, where would we get that thought from if it was never there?
Yeah, basically.
I'm pretty sure it was there, wasn't
Like
it?
the
think it
Kit
was
Kat bar, how there's like
a dash in
the
it.
dash in between Kit and Kat.
Yeah.
I don't think there actually is one.
There's not.
But like I've always remembered there
Yeah.
being
No.
a dash in between.
And
Kit
it's so
Kat.
weird when you like Google it, and then like nothing will come up about it. So it was just like it never existed.
There's an effect on like a filter on Instagram, and you have to like pick what side it is. It's cool. Like I was like shocked by it.
Jenna's like, oh, this is fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jenna's like, this is fun. No, wait, isn't the Mandela effect based off of that one dude who everybody thought was dead? Nelson Mandela. Didn't everybody think he was dead? Like that's where he came from?
I don't know.
Because like that's what like the media told everybody or something like that.
Don't know that one.
Shout out to Nelson Mandela. I think he's dead now, but if you're alive, shout out to you. If you're not, rest in peace.
I want
Yeah, McDonald's. Is that Jersey Mike's? Yes, Jersey Mike's is the best subs in the town.
You know, today my sub was not that good.
Ew.
I was kind of upset.
No, it goes right here. Let's just get into fast food. 'Cause,
We already talked about this last time because I watched our thing today.
I know, but we're gonna talk about it again.
Taco Bell's number one.
Ugh. Not gonna lie. All right,
Okay,
here.
wait. Do it with like drive-through stuff though, not like that. No, pick like the
What is that?
sub
Or,
place.
no. All right, here. So today's day 11. Have not had Pop or Taco Bell in 11 days. Shout out to myself. It's big of me, big of me. But I've also had Jets Pizza the past 11 days, so kind of takes away the point. But it's still kind of cool, kind of gassed. But anyway, no. Yeah, Taco Bell is hands down the best. Like,
Taco Bell?
like
Allie agrees too.
if we're talking about like,
Or rallies, yeah.
ew, no. Well,
That is all we eat up at school.
oh yeah, I remember when they messed your food up. You called me all mad.
So mad.
Yeah.
Forgot your everybody
Lizzie.
got. I ordered for everybody. She
She
paid too off her card. She was the only one that didn't get her food.
Yeah, it's because Rally sucks.
I was.
Rally's,
Some of them are good. but
Rally's
I
and
was
checkers.
So mad.
No,
Chicken,
The mozzarella sticks.
Ooh, I don't
chicken
like
nuggets are
mozzarella.
good.
my favorite part about that place is fries are good. Fries are banging.
Yeah, they are good.
Fries are good. Those fries, McDonald's fries are pretty banging too. What's that other place that's really good? I can't think. But anyway, no, it's at like if we're talking about like main fast food places, Taco Bell is hands down the best. McDonald's is Burger King's
I got sick of McDonald's.
Okay, Burger King's chicken sandwich though
It's
is
so fire.
so good.
no, it's not.
Wendy's.
And Burger King's
too.
fries.
I like Wendy's too. That was the best part about Chippewa. Is every day after, like, not every day. The only thing that sucked is like there's like every day after school there's like a long line of all these kids. Like, come on, bro, just trying to get my 4 for $4. Chill out. Jeez. No, but like yeah, Taco Bell's good. Wendy's is good. Arby's is Arby's is if you have like a high. Arby's is if like high IQ'd people who don't want to cook, but like they don't want to eat bad, so they just get Arby's. Cause like
I feel like Arby's is bad though.
it's
I mean,
expensive.
it is bad, but like
Arby's is
they have like
disgusting.
Arby's,
curly
their
fries are
curly
fire,
fries are the
though.
only good thing.
And roast beef. Roast beef do be banging.
yeah.
Roast beef and their sliders do be banging. But no,
Why? Okay, don't make fun of me. I really like White Castle.
White Castle's good.
You're disgusting.
I like White Castle.
Everybody
like
makes
2
fun of me.
years.
Isn't there one like next to your house?
Yeah, everybody
Alright.
makes fun of me.
It's good. Like I mean, it ain't anything special.
Sliders.
I mean, I haven't had it in a minute, but like they're solid.
Oh my gosh, McChicken with cheese.
Ew, cheese is
I
disgusting.
just want to tell everyone
I
to
love
try
cheese, I just
a
don't like it.
McChicken with cheese on it. It's so good.
The chicken with cheese.
Yes.
Like I mean, chickens are good. Don't get me wrong, but like cheese,
no,
I
you
don't know.
have to try it. Do not
McChicken?
knock it until you try it.
You gotta get a McChicken, put barbecue sauce on
Ew.
it,
No.
and then you put your fries
Nobody likes
on
barbecue
top,
sauce.
Barbecue sauce is good.
and then you close
I
it.
hate
So it's like the McChicken, barbecue sauce, and fries. Just go at it. So good.
Or with cheese.
Not with cheese.
Nah, I don't know about that one, Allie. That was a little
No,
suspicious.
see, I had it on accident. Like I didn't ask for it, and I just opened the McDonald's bag, and there was cheese on it, and I ate it. It was so good. Everyone needs to try it.
I think the thing that everybody makes fun of me for every time I get a Big Mac, extra Big Mac sauce.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So good, dude. Every time I say
I just
that,
had a Big Mac the first time.
What?
I got her to eat a Big Mac.
What is
At
Big
school.
Mac sauce?
it's just Thousand Islands. I think isn't that what it's called?
I think
Is
so.
it?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure it's like McDonald's variation of Thousand
Can we go to
Islands.
McDonald's after? I kind of want to try a Big Mac.
You've never had a Big Mac?
I don't like how big it is though. I just want like one.
You could
patty
just
of
get
that.
a cheeseburger.
Yeah, just get, like, a
and
single-
ask them to
Big Mac
put
sauce.
Big Mac sauce on it.
How have you never had a Big Mac? That's like
I
She
just
didn't
crime.
have one until this year.
What?
And I had to force her to
because I don't like burgers.
What?
I was
But
like,
that
burgers.
burgers.
Burgers? How don't you like
Or a
burgers?
big boy.
we were in the
burger.
line. I was
Big
like,
Boy's
"Listen,
gross.
You have to get a Big Mac.
Excuse
And
me.
she got one, and now she loves them.
Good.
I
Oh,
want to try one.
you.
Did you hear what he just said?
What?
Big boy stuff.
Big Boy is disgusting. You guys let.
Tell that to my dad. He owns a restaurant.
You guys eat that?
I've only had it the
Tell
one
that to my
time when I
dad.
went
I
with
just
her.
go because I get it for free.
Why?
Because my dad owns the restaurant.
I didn't know that. Jeez. God.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was done.
Sorry, Mr. Vento. Jeez. Didn't know you owned that.
Apologizing now.
Not my fault. That food's gross.
Mr. Vento.
Food's gross. But anyway.
I
No.
think
He doesn't
was
make
that.
the food.
All right. He just runs the business. Runs the business. Entrepreneur.
To be there.
Franchisee. That's what the word is, right? Franchiser. Mr. Vento's a franchiser.
No, he's a franchisee.
He used to own another restaurant.
Franchisee. No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Franchisee.
Because it's a franchise.
Yeah. That's why you put
It's
the word
not-
franchise in.
It's not corporate owned.
It's not?
No. So he's an independent.
His might be corporate
Franchisee.
owned, but
What do you mean?
Like if he's the one that if he's not a part of like, because you can individually own a franchise business. So like not all McDonald's are like a part of the
Like,
overall
yeah.
McDonald's
Yeah.
community. You know?
How do you know so much about this?
Just bring out my business knowledge.
Oh yeah, I forgot hardcore business major over here. Hardcore marketing business major.
Yep.
Nah. Oh yeah, that's what you are too.
Shout out to Miss Atienza. Atienza?
Yes.
Atienza? And kind of Miss Seneca.
Imagine
And Seneca.
going to Dakota High School. Could not be me.
Dakota Superior.
Superior to Chippewa.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Chippewa is ratchet.
I mean,
School's just way older than
ASMR.
yours is.
Hey, we should do ASMR. Chippewa is ratchet.
I just want to say that Genna kind of sucks, and so does Keegan. Because
Shut the hell up.
wait, what? All I heard is.
they went to Chippewa, so they suck.
Oh, okay. All right. No, it said like, dude. I
See where we stand.
I think the worst thing that's ever happened in my life, except like my dog dying, and I was all happy because. Wait, I said that so wrong. Said that so wrong. All right, so hilarious story actually, right? All right.
How is that funny?
Okay, it's not, but it's just like hilarious. Like, anyway, okay, so it's a random. What is that? It was a random Thursday night at Olivet College, right? Just like I'm just sitting there doing
Where
home.
is that college?
It's like Michigan State's right here. It's 30 minutes west.
Okay.
But so it's just a random night. I'm just sitting in toast room, loving toast, just 'cause that's what I do. Love you toast. And right. So all of a sudden, I'm doing homework. I'm writing an essay. I get a call from my buddy Trevor. He's like, "Hey, I think you should get over here." I was like, "Dude, I'm doing homework. What's up?" He's like, "This kid's tattooing your logo on his thigh." So I'm like, "Okay." So I get over there in 2 minutes, right? He timed me 2 minutes and 12 seconds, actually. Kind of drove fast. But so I get there, right? This kid tattoos my old logo, like that logo. He tattoos it right here. Just gets bored.
And you changed the logo on him, so now it's not even the same logo.
Yes. Sorry, Upton. My bad.
He just liked the
design.
Wait, somebody
I don't-
did it on him though, right? Like,
Yeah. It's
with the tattoo machine.
yeah.
but they weren't professional though, were they?
He had like an internship at one point, I think. I don't know. Shout out to Alex Curry, love you. And so I'm all excited, right? And this happens at night, so I get a group chat with me, my mom, and my dad. I sent it to him at like 1 a.m, like, "Hey, look, this kid tattooed my logo on his thigh. Isn't that hilarious, right? Ha, LOL, funny." And so I have class the next morning at 7:50, right? So I wake up at it's like 7:40.
7:50?
Yeah, like 7:42, right? And I look at my phone and I'm like, wake up. I see a missed call from dad at like 5:30. I'm like, oh, he must have thought it was hilarious too, right? So I'm walking to class. I'm all in a good mood. I'm like, he's gonna think this is funny. I was like, "What's up, dad?" He's like, "Hey." I was like, "Dude, that was so funny. That kid tattooed my logo on him, right?" He's like, "Yeah, that kid's an idiot." I was like, "It was pretty funny though." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Haha, yeah." He's like, "Dog died this morning." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Thanks, dad." Like,
What?
That's so sad.
Wasn't it a pug?
yeah, ugliest dog in the world, but she was cool.
It was really cute.
It was pretty hideous. It was
It
cool.
smelled really bad though.
Yeah, it was.
But
It was.
it was really cute.
It was hands down like it's one of those things like that are so ugly that you're like that you can't take your eyes off. Ew.
Ugly cute.
Yeah, like one of those things that thing is hideous, but I can't stop looking at it.
Were you sad?
I mean, me, I tend to not like let things like that bother me, just because like I just try to turn them around in the jokes. So like the entire day, like whenever somebody would give me a hard time, be like, "Hey, bro, my dog died this morning. Give me a break." And like
Keegan doesn't show emotion whatsoever.
except with the boys. Shout out to the foreskins. Love you guys. They just that's just how I show my love. Love you guys. Absolutely love you guys. Brennan Vaughn, Coast. If you guys listen to this, just know I love you, man. Yeah, not to brag or anything.
I just threw up a little bit.
Not to brag or anything. I'm getting the foreskins tatted on me in 5 days, so they'll be forever with me.
Say foreskins on your hands.
It's just a 4. And when somebody professional asks, I'm gonna say it's because there's 4 of my mom's got 4 kids, like there's 4 of us. But when the homies ask, I'm like, foreskins.
So it's just a number
Just
4.
number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
But then when people ask me to
I
say,
thought you were actually gonna get like 4 skins.
oh no, I mean maybe down the road, but eventually I gotta do something to cover this up because this looks really unprofessional. It's my last name.
Is that when you cut it into yourself?
I burned it into myself, but yeah, not my fondest moment.
What?
Yeah, got bored.
What? Okay, can you explain that?
Yeah, so we play this game at Jets Pizza where we get bored and we burn people.
With what?
hot pants. And so all of a sudden, I'm chilling, right? Don't notice. And in that first line right there, first line of the K, that happens to me, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, what the heck? So the next day I come in, it's all blistered, whatever, whatnot. Then the next day I come in and I burn myself like that. So at that point, it's just like that. It's like the one line that's the line going down. Yeah. And then I look at it, I'm like, I got an idea. And so then we just.
Why couldn't you just do K?
I don't know. I was like, I got an idea, boys. So then we just.
It kind of looks cool.
I know. That's what I said. And then it's really awkward. It's really awkward because the first time my grandma saw it, she's like, because my grandma just got a cat and like it always bites me. She's like, is that from the cat? I was like, don't know what that is.
Yeah, you should have just said yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled out my last name.
How long ago was that from?
Cat scratched me up.
April.
And it's still there.
Yeah,
Well-
it's like a scar.
Well, I did the KUH in April and then I did the A in like October because like it looked stupid. It was just cool. Everybody's like, what the heck? But not to brag, baseball coach said, like, I was signing in, first time he ever saw it, he's like, dude, what's on your arm? I was like, my last name. He was like, that's kind of psychotic, but it's kind of cool. I was like, thanks, bro. And then this, sometimes, when you go to weddings, you gotta look good, right? You gotta look good. So it was a wedding up north, right? So like you're in a hotel room and like I'm ironing my shirt out so I can look nice, right? And like as I'm ironing it out, I'm like, I'm just thinking about the science behind it. And I'm like, it's kind of crazy how like I just put this really hot thing on this and it just goes straight, right? So I was like, it's gotta be pretty hot. So I was like, oh, and I just held it up for like 5 seconds, then it started to blister. I was like, that's pretty hot. So.
Oh my god.
Yep, psycho. Woo! Okay, thanks, Genna. Thanks, Genna. You really killed my vibe.
It's not funny. It's bad.
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That one looks like it hurt.
This one hurt really bad. This is the most painful
I
one.
could tell.
Yeah, because the A, that line. Shout out to Luke Selkevich. That actually really hurt bad. Yeah, not my fondest moment, but hey, it's a good joke whatsoever. So hats off to that one.
Hats off. Play a sound.
Woo! Yeah, hats off to me. Funniest dude there is. So.
Jenna loves that thing.
Dude, last time she was on here, like before we started, she's like, what's this one do? What's this one do? What's this one do? And then I've got an entire different soundboard dedicated to Vaughn. I actually completely forgot I had this.
The fuck, Richard?
Oh, wait, that's my dad's name.
Richard. Shout out to Richard.
Fire! I have a massive boner.
Oh shit, forgot that was that.
The fuck, Richard?
Yeah, good times. So yeah, as my Vaughn soundboard, it's only 3/8 of the way there. Have not completed it, but I mean, we'll eventually complete it. But yeah, so I'm really happy you guys chose to come on here. Who was like who was the brains behind like, let's just do it? All right, good.
Jenna, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, I was the one that was like,
Alexa's like, I guess,
She
whatever.
kind of asked me, I was like, hell yeah.
And then
Let's do it.
Allie over here just invites herself.
Yeah, I just heard about it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, thanks for inviting yourself.
You're welcome.
It's all right. It's all right. You're always
I talk
welcome.
about the aliens and stuff.
And that stuff's kind of cool. I actually talk about that. That's one thing. All right, that's one thing that's cool about the podcast. You talk about anything, and you just never get bored. Like one thing that we said that we were gonna talk about, we didn't, is the top 3 sub places. And I'm honestly gonna go here. I'm gonna go. Don't know what 3 is, but Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's are so superior. Jimmy John's bread, can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts, Allie?
I like Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's do bang. Thoughts, Jenna?
yeah.
Okay, but low-key Subway
So
hits
I like
like
Subway.
once in a
Subway's
while.
I like, yeah. I like
Subway is pretty gross.
I
don't
like
like
Subway and
I just love the
Jimmy
toasted
John's. I've
bread.
never had any other Subway.
Really?
I like Jersey Mike's
I'm very
and Jimmy
picky,
John's.
so I don't like.
And then there's like
no.
Firehouse sucks. Penn
uh,
Station.
I've never had it.
I was just about to say that.
Tubby subs.
Their
Ew,
salads are good.
so good.
Yes, you're telling me you walk into Tubby's and you're like, can I get a salad? What?
Tubby's
Because I looked it up and they look
Yes.
nasty.
so good.
What? No, they're good.
With the
The
Tubby's
steak,
sauce.
the steak and cheese sub at Subway is pretty good.
I had it last week. It is pretty good.
Who the hell? Who gets steak from Subway?
Who gets steak from Tubby's?
Tubby's is more real than Subway.
Yeah.
It's not.
Tubby's?
Okay, well the Subway doesn't taste fake.
Like like all the Tubby's places, it literally says Tubby's and like under like on top of it says steak and cheese. Like that's what they're known for. One thing that bangs, for no reason, Tubby's pizza steak and cheese has no reason to be as good as it is.
Pizza, steak, and cheese.
No, it's like mozzarella cheese, add some pizza sauce, some steak, some provolone.
With steak on it?
Yeah, it has no reason. No reason to bang as much as it does.
I'm hungry.
Do we go to Subway or Tubby Shop?
We're going to Tubby's. Have you ever had their like onion chips or whatever the hell they call them?
The
Like onion rings, but they're like in the shape of chips.
I saw.
No. the only things I have from Tubby's are like the subs or whatever, and then the like mac and cheese bites.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Ooh, that
Fried
sounds
pickles.
good.
I had them for the first time. They were fire.
Ew.
Fried pickles.
Maya
Oh
made
my
me
god,
try
they
them.
have flaming hot Cheeto fried pickles.
Ew.
So instead of using regular breadcrumbs, they use
Flaming hot
flaming hot Cheetos.
Ugh. Ugh. Are you guys a fan of hot things?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it depends on
love
what this.
spicy
Like I don't
food.
like hot sauce.
Oh, yeah, hot sauce is gross.
They
But
put
I
hot
like,
sauce
like-
on everything.
Yeah.
Ew. Are you one of those people?
Yes.
Shout to Ryan Upton. He has this kid literally has like an entire like gallon of hot buys a gallon of hot sauce for himself, just refills his cup all the time. I'm like, what is wrong with you, dude?
Oh my god.
Wait, he drinks it?
No, he literally puts it on every like if he makes mac and cheese, just hot sauce.
So good.
Ew.
On mac and cheese. I put it on like my grilled cheese.
Her chips.
I put it on my chips. So you take plain potato chips.
Well, that's not that weird.
On-
Like that's like
hot sauce.
salsa basically.
I put it on my hot dogs. I put it on my pizza.
I like hot sauce and Taco Bell.
I basically put it on everything. My subs. It goes on my subs.
I like flaming hot Cheetos.
Ew.
And I don't know what else is like spicy.
No, you know what's actually really good? Like the Carolina Reaper sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. I ate 12 of those in like 4 minutes. Pretty gassed. It's on the YouTube channel.
You got any throw up?
No, I almost threw up because I like did the challenge was to eat 12 wings and then drink 8 Arnold Palmers in 12 minutes. I did the 12 wings, but then I almost puked at there. I got like 5 deep, and I was like, oh my god, I might puke. Yeah, my body is a temple.
A temple.
As he's burning his arm.
Yes, body is a temple. Drank 3 times the suggested amount of laxatives a couple weeks ago for the YouTube channel. That was bad.
Oh.
That was hands down the worst idea. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't think I was gonna die just because like what happened after, but like shout out to Andrew and Vaughn. They were like telling me I was gonna die because I was gonna like I was like, dude, I was joking. I was like, can you overdose on laxatives?
No, but it can mess up your stomach really badly.
Yeah, and so we started Googling it and said like in severe cases you're like middle intestinal fallout. I was like, oh my god, dude,
Shit out your nose.
like that would be bad. I feel like that'd be a dope pick to the boys though. Like I feel like that's a pick that you take and be like,
Take a picture of the toilet.
yeah, you're like, this is sick. You know, like
As
sick.
you're literally dying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we all die. How's the saying go? We all die. You either kill yourself or get killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good old times. Good old times. So, what are you guys' thoughts on schools starting to get back to normal next semester with vaccines rolling out? You guys thinking that's gonna happen? You guys don't think you're gonna go back?
I just think we'll be online. So
Yeah. Well, you guys go back what? January 11th, you said?
it's earlier than that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Beginning of January.
Yeah.
The first week or two.
Well, I'm pretty sure we had like the same like break, like day before Thanksgiving, like early mid January.
I think it's the month. My birthday's on a Thursday, and it's that Monday we start class.
When's your birthday?
The 14th.
Oh, so yeah, the 11th is a Monday, I think.
I think
We
we
go
like
back
start
the-
moving in like the
Like the
Friday.
17th or something.
We do.
I think that's when classes start again.
No, because the 17th is a Sunday.
Why do you know like on
Yeah,
the
how
top of
did
your
you
head?
Because
You actually leave it that so
no,
You
just
said no, that's a Sunday.
no. I just know it because January 18th is a Monday and I have class on that day, so like that's the start of the week. So
Okay, so we
it's
probably start on the
simple math.
18th. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, then maybe we start moving in.
I don't know, but I think we'll either go back and all classes will be completely online still, or
We won't go back at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, the cool thing about Olivet is there's only like 1,200 kids. So there's only 1,200 kids at Olivet. So like, we like all our stuff's basically most of our stuff for semesters online. Like it sucks to go to like a huge school like Central Michigan was in person, wasn't like Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, like those ones.
Yeah.
But like I feel like it's like mostly was it mostly online kind of?
Yeah.
It was all of them were like hybrid classes. So you
Yeah,
can like
but,
Those suck.
MSU didn't go back at all.
Yeah, it sucks.
I heard Michigan sent their kids home before first semester even like ended, and then I don't think they're going back. I'm pretty sure they already announced that they're not going back.
Yeah, like
I'm not sure.
at the same time, all people who go to Michigan are like geniuses, so they can't like risk their lives, you know.
Oh, so we can risk.
No, I'm just saying.
Central.
I'm just saying, like
Okay.
I'm just saying. Just saying, if you can get into Michigan, you're probably borderline genius. Really?
No.
Oh. No, want you guys to hear a funny story? Speaking of spelling, I told Jenna she was a genius, and then and she responded. I was like, because like she sent me a picture of her grades, and I was like, dang, you're a genius, Jenna. Then she sent me back saying I'm not a genius, spelled genius wrong.
I told you I'm not a genius.
It was pretty obvious after
Jenna
that fact.
No, compared to me, Jenna's a genius.
All right, so like, all right, here's a segment I'm gonna call roommate bonding. All right.
Okay.
Jenna, what's the best part about rooming with Alexa?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Whoa! I need to think of the good parts.
All right,
Actually, we never fight or anything, so like.
that's a good thing.
How about I'm fun?
the
and I
bad-
like to party.
Okay, let me just say the bad things. Everything else is the good thing. What? There's not bad things. It's just like I've never lived with anybody, so it's like hard living with someone. Stays up hella late and really like messed up my sleep schedule.
I don't make you stay up with
But
me.
it just distracts me. And I tried to do my homework. This bitch
The best idea I ever had.
But like other than that, nothing.
All right,
Everything else.
all right, Alexa, what's the best and worst part about rooming with Jenna?
I'd say worst part. Honestly, there really is nothing bad.
Yep.
Just like
we don't fight, and if we do fight,
just ignore each
we
other,
look at
like-
each other, we're like, shut up, and then 5
Move
minutes
on.
later, and we're showing each other a TikTok.
Yeah.
But like, good part is that we basically do everything together. Because we live 5 feet apart from each other. I'm the only one with the car, so she comes with me to everything. If I have to go to the store, she comes with me, and then we're in the same sorority.
Oh yes,
So-
Sigma Kappa, baby.
So
Are you guys
we're
all in
all
that?
Yeah, all 3 of us are in that.
Jeez.
So then we're together. We're basically together 24/7 up at school.
All right.
So if we were to get annoyed, it's like understandable.
Well, yeah, because like it only takes a certain amount of living with somebody that you like can't
We're
stand.
basically never apart.
Sucks for you, Jenna.
But she would hang guys with me, so.
What?
I said 'cause they're weird.
I didn't hear the last part you
No,
said.
they're not weird.
I
but
said she won't hang out with guys with
they're not weird. Every time she's asked me, I've been in the middle of doing something, like in the middle of doing my homework or like just something that I just can't.
I'd be like,
go.
hey, will you come hang out with this guy with me? And she'd be like, no, I'm busy.
Yeah, there you go,
I
Jenna.
told you I will,
Don't give in to
like,
peer
just say it.
pressure.
I told you I will.
I just don't want to go hang out with them alone.
Yeah, I got you.
Third wheeling.
No, you wouldn't be third wheeling. It'd be him and his roommates.
Bro.
You don't want to be the only girl there while with his roommates there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenna, why don't you just go there? Just bring your laptop with you. Just do the homework there.
Yeah.
You think I can focus?
I mean, yeah.
Watching Alexa the whole time.
I don't know, just like be sitting there, just like be typing, like say act like you're typing. I don't know. There's ways around everything. You just gotta think of like, what's that word called? Loopholes. It's cool. It's cool word. Did you guys all think like going into college? Did you guys think you're gonna join a sorority?
She didn't.
Did you? I feel like of all people, you were definitely like. I was like, yeah, she probably will.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I got voted in high school.
Me and Jenna were kind of like second guessing. We're going through recruitment.
Yeah.
We were
Why?
kind of like sitting there, and like it was like
so much.
the day before recruitment sign up was about to end. We both signed up for it, and we were like, okay, we might as well do it, and we did, and now we're both in the same one.
Sigma Kappa, baby.
Sigma Kappa.
I mean, we kind of knew we'd get this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like an entire thing. Like they like choose which one you go to.
We choose basically, but like,
Oh.
they have to choose us too, if that makes sense.
They
Okay.
have to like us too.
So yeah. All right.
But we kind of basically knew before going through it which one we wanted.
All right. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And so then there's one person over here who didn't think that she would, and now she is. Did you just give them the peer pressure or what?
Well, I was gonna join in the spring, and then I don't know.
We kind
freaking
of
did
convinced
it.
her too.
Yeah.
She was a COB, so she didn't go through recruitment.
Corn?
COB.
Corn.
Cobb. She's a cob.
I'm a cob.
What's that mean?
She didn't go through recruitment, but like somebody met up with her and like talked to her and like kind of gave her like recruitment, and then
She got a bid.
she got a bid.
It's kind of sick. Don't
She
get
didn't have to go through all the hard work.
don't gotta do anything harder. Hell yeah.
Easy way out.
Was awesome. So, heck yeah. There you go. It's just the thing about life is you just gotta do like The thing about life, the thing, because like I cheated my way through high school. I'll be the first to say it. I'm sure you did. I'm sure everybody in high school did. Yeah. So like you just gotta do like the least amount of work with the maximum amount of efforts. You just gotta like like I don't edit any of these podcasts, but like they all do good. They all do good. Like least amount of effort, maximum like what's the word? Maximum outcomes. It's just what you gotta do in life. Like that's literally the cycle of life now. Because like a lot of people now are lazy. Like, nah, you're not that lazy. Nah.
I don't get out of bed till 2 o'clock every day.
I mean,
There was one day, so after like a night of going out, Jenna sleeps in. This girl didn't wake up until 4, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
never done that one.
And I literally, because I won't wake her up, because it'll be like a Saturday, we're not doing anything, so I'll just let her sleep in.
Yeah.
Like, I'll let her do her thing. And then she wakes up.
It was a good sleep.
And we all, because after a night out, I wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Why?
I don't know why.
Always freaking ask
But
for
it
that.
always happens to me. I can never sleep in, so I'll wake up at 8 a.m. She'll still be sleeping. But like on a normal
Well,
day,
duh.
she'll wake up earlier, and I'll be the one sleeping
Yeah.
until 2:30.
It's
Yeah.
only because I have classes earlier than you do.
Yeah. I sleep through all my classes. I don't go to my classes.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's why your grades aren't good. But anyway,
Dad'll do it to it.
yeah, that's kind of that's like taking maximum or minimum effort, maximum outcomes.
But I did all my work.
That's
I
like
got all
taking
the
it to a
work
new
done.
level.
I just didn't do very well on the test.
You just turned it in all late.
Yes.
The
Some things.
cool.
Some things. But most of my stuff I would always get done on time.
I turned so many things in late.
Except for my tests. I could not take tests.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like I literally would sit there and I'd be like,
At that point, you should Google everything.
you can't because it's on lockdown. So there's
Oh,
a
I'm so
camera.
glad we don't do that.
Yeah, we have a camera, so like I literally will just like click through it. It's supposed to take like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to take these tests that they give us, because it like gives us a timer. And I finish them all in like 15 minutes.
So do I.
Jeez.
I just click
None
right
of mine
through
had
them.
the camera on it.
That's
All
awkward.
of mine had a
Oh,
camera.
mine do
That's
too.
probably why I had good grades.
Yeah, if I didn't have a camera, I definitely would have had better grades.
Coolest part, my favorite part about Olivet, shout out to Olivet, is that I took 3 tests all year. And
I had like a test every week.
Do you take
Really?
quizzes?
no,
Are you kidding?
did not take anything. Best part about those 3 tests too, I had Andrew in my class. Literally, every time we'd have a test, go to his room, or if we were home for the weekend, go to his house. We'd cheat every single test, no lockdown, just do it before the day's over. Boom. I think first one I got like a C on, which is weird. Next one pulled a B, and the final pulled like a 90. I was like, dang. That's how you go crazy. Shout out to accounting, easiest class ever. Did not learn a thing. That's one thing about college nowadays too, and high school at this point. Nobody's learning anything.
Nobody's learning anything.
I didn't learn. I couldn't tell you one thing I learned.
Everybody's just pushing to complete stuff by that 11:59.
11:59.
That's it. Nobody's learning anything. They're just doing it to do it.
11:59 doesn't scare me anymore. I'm like, whatever. I'll turn it in late.
I'll start it at 11. Maybe
I
11:30.
literally turned in multiple assignments that were due in August on like the last 2 days of the semester. Yeah. All right. There we go.
I was like, wait, this assignment was due like August 20th.
Yeah.
And I was doing it like before we left to come back home.
Best part
Turning it
two.
in.
Best part two. Still got 100 on the assignments, so it's all good. Shout to college. College is easy. College, you just came your way through it. You know.
Yes. I mean, they're
When it's
scamming
like
us.
when it's like this.
So they're scamming us, so we might as well scam them back.
Yeah.
True.
It does kind of suck, but hey, we'll all get through it. You know.
It does, I guess.
There you go. See, optimism is key. If you're optimistic on things, it's a law of attraction. You guys know what the law of attraction is? What was that?
She did it to me.
I wasn't
Oh,
paying
law of
attention.
attraction.
I don't.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm in school right now.
Law of attraction. Shout out to Vaughn Petty. Law of attraction is like if you think good things will happen, good things will happen. If you think bad things will happen,
Is that manifesting?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's like manifesting.
manifesting is too big. Like that's like what, like 12 letters? Like that's way too. Or wait, 11.
It's basically manifesting.
Manifest.
You're like, I want
I want
a
this.
dog, and like
If you just
have to
continue
keep
to say
saying
that, you
it.
put it into the universe, it'll happen.
Ooh, I gotta do that.
It's not hard.
I know, it's your
A dog.
A dog.
Yeah, she actually.
I don't
needs
got a
yeah.
dog.
A dog.
She actually needs a dog.
I do.
I used to have a dog, then it died.
I used to have a dog.
Bro.
Then it
I
died.
used to have a dog too.
I used to have a dog.
Then it died.
I have a dog.
There you
Dog
go.
is compact.
Nah, I'm much rather have a dog than a cat.
so compact.
cute though. I had a black lab too.
It's like this short and like this long. And then like
It's cute.
She just has short legs.
It's so cute.
All right. So if you guys could have one like exotic creature that you're not supposed to have as a pet, what would you have?
a monkey.
You could have a monkey as a pet.
Okay, that's pretty exotic. I'll let that slide.
I don't know.
Definitely a giraffe.
I don't really like
A
animals.
shark.
A shark? I feel like that'd be sweet too.
But what are you gonna do with that? You would just watch it swim. You can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
I would 100% take my giraffe on like rides.
Dude, I would like play with my monkey.
I would get a monkey.
I would let it like swing on my arm and stuff.
Because monkeys are sweet and they're cute.
No, they're not. They're
No,
scary.
they don't
They're
have
devilish
no
creatures.
But like the
They
guy,
are really dangerous.
the dude on Friends, the monkey on Friends.
Yeah. No, but like I want like a big monkey, like an orangutan.
Oh, yeah, those are scary.
I want an orangutan. Or like, what's the one with the pink butt?
Orangutan.
My.
Gorilla.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I think that's an orangutan.
Is it an
Rise of the
orangutan?
Planet of the Apes.
It might be an orangutan.
Yeah.
Curious George.
Curious George is an ape.
Curious George.
George doesn't have a tail.
Did you know that?
Curious George is scary.
That's because he's an ape. Because that's why he doesn't have a tail. He's not a monkey. Everybody thinks Curious George is a monkey, but he is not. He is an ape.
I think you should stay off the internet for a little bit. Like, so, I think you should just. I think when Jenna says you stay up late, I think that you should just like turn it off.
Dude, it's like common sense though. It's common knowledge.
Not
It's
really.
common knowledge to know that Curious George is an ape and not a monkey.
It's common knowledge to know that apes don't have tails and monkeys do, and Curious George doesn't have a tail. So that makes him an ape.
Maybe he got his
know
tail
that.
cut off.
Yeah, maybe he got tail cut off by that one dude.
Because
The yellow
man in
hat.
the yellow hat is gonna cut off his tail.
Yeah, maybe
I
he
don't
wanted to
think
eat it.
so.
I don't know.
His previous owner.
Previous owner.
Or maybe he got it eaten in the wild. Yeah, didn't Curious George get like abducted in the wild? That's how he like became a New Yorker.
I didn't even watch Curious George.
The movie's scary.
That
I
was
haven't
my
seen it in,
favorite
like, 10
show. I had
years.
all the books.
Ugh.
I watched all the episodes.
I never did.
So good.
I haven't seen it in so long.
It's kind of scary. Like that movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is scary.
I love Charlie and the Chocolate
Cat in the Hat with Michael Myers, Willy Wonka.
Wizard of Oz.
No.
Wizard of Oz is terrifying.
Cat in the
The
Hat. The
Grinch.
live action Cat in the Hat.
With Mike Myers.
No, thank you.
Grinch
Yeah.
live action is scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with what's that one dude?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that dude's
He's
scary.
He's
And
Cat
Cat
in
in
the
the
Hat,
Hat, that's like the same type of movie to me. I don't
I
like
hate
it.
Yeah.
Cat in the Hat. It scares me.
Not a fan.
I like the Grinch.
You know what movie used to scare me a lot as a kid? That one like animated
How to Train Your
movie-
Dragon.
No, Monster House.
Well, yeah, it's
Mine
supposed to
was
scare you.
Matilda.
I hate.
I love
Matilda.
it, but it used to
It
scare
didn't
me.
scare me. I just thought it was the stupidest movie ever.
I just
It was
thought
kinda
I'd get-
cool.
I just thought I'd get trapped in that little thing. Like how
It was
they
kind of
do it.
cool.
I don't
I
like the
like
Muppets.
You don't like the
I don't like
Muppets?
either.
Kermit the Frog's sick though.
They're creepy.
Like the drummer guy, I don't like him.
Animal? You don't like Animal?
No.
Dude, I remember when that came out, dude. I was like, that was what's that one dude's name? Like Jason Segel.
Yes.
Dude's got a voice and a half. And Amy Adams, voice and a half. And
Amazing.
and Kermit the Frog. Whoever, dude, you know how cool it'd be to be a puppeteer?
Anyway.
Anyways, next question.
No, like, all right, here. Just imagine you like wake up one day and you and your son, you get your son ready for school. He's like, where are you going, Dad? He's like, I'm off to work. He's like, why are you holding a puppet? He's like, I'm a puppeteer.
Okay.
Like I feel like that's definitely like a superior. Like at that point, I would feel like that child is beneath me, and I am way better than that child. I'd be like, I am a puppeteer. Like this is the life that I've built for you.
I would never own a puppet.
Wait, you would
You-
scare me.
Yes,
They're
puppets are
come
cool.
alive at night.
That's how I think with my sister's dolls, cause like my sister's like 11, so she like still has them, but like, they don't get touched. So sometimes like walk into my basement and like it'll just be like sitting on top of like the table. I'm like, dude, if that thing comes alive, dude, like because my room's in the basement. I was like, if that thing comes alive, dude, like I'm dead. I'm done for. Ghosts are real. Shout out to Annabelle. Made me realize that.
Annabelle scarred me
I think
for like
that's
10
true.
years.
I love scary
I
movies.
hate scary movies.
We were talking about this last night. Was it last night?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago when they slept over my house.
She watches scary movies by herself.
That's weird. That is scary.
That's why I don't believe in ghosts, because like I'm not scared of that shit. So it's like
That is scary.
It doesn't mean
It doesn't matter.
But
like-
like you don't.
it just like that's like it just doesn't scare me because I feel like because I grew up watching scary movies that like it kind of like made me not believe in it just because like
Maybe
it's
a
on the
serial killer when
movie.
you're older.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be the first person I come for.
Ah.
Glad to be the first.
It bothers me that serial killer is spelt different than cereal.
What'd you say?
Well, why would they?
Like, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, doesn't that bother you?
Spell it like
It's the same. It's the same word, and they spell it different.
Cereal. Yeah.
Just because like one is like Fruit Loops.
Telling actual cereal.
But like, you still say serial killer.
Yeah, it's the
You
same.
can't see the spelling when you like say it. So,
Yeah.
like, it
But
still sounds
I
the
just
same.
comes to my head when I say serial killer.
Isn't it called
it's with
serial
an S.
killer? Because isn't cereal like a number?
I think
Like serial number?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's like a synonym of like multiple or something.
Yeah.
Some garbage like that. So yeah, just like yeah. No, not a fan of scary movies. Watch Annabelle. Since I went to college, we started watching them with the boys. Because my room turned into the party room for some reason. Shout out to Tez.
I love that.
Shout out to Tez. Our room turned into like the party room, and so like we would just get like 8 dudes there and just watch scary movies. Kind of weird, but it was yeah, a little bit.
All the boys in the bed cuddling.
Yeah, all the boys watching Annabelle. Yeah, well, two. But no, yeah. Since I started watching them in college, I've turned into that one dude who like is like just like yelling at the TV, or like yeah, no doubt this lady's gonna go in the basement. Guaranteed, like this person's gonna get killed next. What do I know? Dies.
Yeah, that's what happens. They're very like scary movies are very predictable. So like I'll be like watching the movie like it's brand new like
It still scares. It still scares you though.
And I literally will just be watching it and I'll be like, I already know what's gonna happen. So it doesn't scare me.
Well,
I already know what's gonna happen. So it's just like whatever.
like at the same time though, like there's like anticipation that you're thinking when you're when you're just chilling there watching a scary movie alone, which is scary in itself, and dude, like anticipation, we're like, dude, like something's about to jump out at me, like this doesn't freak you out.
Yeah, like
It freaks me out.
Yeah, like the anticipation is the worst
I
part.
literally will sit there and just
It really freaks
lights
me out.
off everything.
I could never. I've literally never.
Curl up in
ever
my
liked
bed,
scary
just
movies.
watching a scary movie. It'll be like 2:00 in the morning, just
I
watching it.
could never.
I did get scared
Do you watch
last
them
night though.
when you're home alone?
Yeah,
What?
I watch them all the time, like just by myself.
That's scary.
But
I
last
think
night
you should
did
stop
get scared 'cause I
that.
was watching one, and I texted our group chat. Something fell in my living room and rolled across the floor, but like there's nothing in my living room that can fall, and it sounded like plastic. Like
Yeah,
it
and
didn't.
that's why I was tweaking out the other day.
It didn't
Too.
break.
Oh, so,
It sounded like a plastic fell and rolled.
Did you go look?
But there's no plastic in my living room.
so your house is haunted.
I would've
Besides the
ran. Maybe
remote.
maybe it was an ornament.
It could have been an ornament.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure those are all glass.
There might be
So they
some
don't need a break.
plastic ones.
Sometimes they don't break when you just drop them on the ground.
Yeah, it's probably like this.
It might have been an ornament.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
Look at Jen over here, just high IQing things. That's Miss Vento for you.
But yeah, that's the only thing that scared me. I texted him. I was like, guys, I think
would've
my
ran from
stalker's
my
in my house.
No, the scariest thing that's ever happened.
Literally, bro.
my stalker broke in.
The scariest thing that's ever happened. Most haunted thing that's ever happened to me. You know, like my first 3 weeks at school, I slept on Andrew's floor just because I like being by him. Love you. And slept on his floor, right? So, me and him were just chilling. Like, it's 2 in the morning. We're about to fall asleep, right? Then all of a sudden, we have a pizza box right on his drawer. Pizza box and, wings from Jets or whatever. All of a sudden, it just falls and the drawer opens. Swear. Did not know what happened. Olivet, haunted. Olivet was actually built on, a graveyard. And,
Well,
Why
that's
would you
probably
even go
why.
there?
I don't know. It's kind of cool. No, at night, sometimes when we get bored, we'll, walk to, the Olivet Cemetery. It's literally on campus. It's right next to our dining hall. It's kind of sick.
Wait, that's kind of sick. Can I
Yeah.
come next time?
I mean,
Who's buried there?
I think my boy John Shippard, the dude who built this or founded the place.
My boy.
My boy, my dog. I think that it was him. Hang on,
Jenna's convinced that our room is haunted.
is it?
Gosh.
Or Bria.
I was like,
So,
why is Bria thinking?
so why do you think it's haunted?
Remember she always talks about the ghost Beto?
Oh yeah, because our dorm is like our dorm hall is known that it's haunted.
All
I
right.
didn't. I never thought about it until now.
Wait,
Thanks.
it's supposed to be haunted?
That's what they say. And Bria believes it, but I never even thought about it.
I believe it.
That is scary.
This isn't it. But yeah, look, this is our school, Haunted Michigan. Hauntings of Olivet College. It's ranked 7 in the state. I swear. First, yeah. Yeah, my boy John Shippard, boy. What up, boy?
Why do you remember names like that?
Because
Photographic memory.
no, I just think it's funny. Yeah, but no, a true story. I don't know if it's true actually. I was told by my roommate, but like my roommate's brother went here a couple years ago. My old roommate went here a couple years ago, and he said that like his friends went in like the basement and did like a Ouija board or something like that in like the most haunted hall on campus, and then like their one friend got like pinned up against the wall, and then he got in the hospital. Like I'm just telling you what I was told.
They're definitely just messing.
They're definitely messing with you. There's no.
I haven't either. They
Ouija
seem
boards
scary.
are so fun.
You definitely seem like the type of person to like just get bored. Like yeah, let's do
I
that.
feel like they're.
You
like,
can do one.
Are they
with-
real?
They say they're real,
Yes,
but like
bro,
the
you're
ones that
gonna
you
get
buy at the
haunted.
store are
But
definitely
like, does
fake.
somebody actually move it?
No, you're gonna get a demon
okay,
like
so
attack.
this is what happens. The felt that is at I know the most random facts. Don't
Yeah.
ask me why.
I have a photographic memory. Jeez.
So like the little thing, first of all, you can make it with your hand. That's all it is, and you can do it. You can just get a piece of paper and use your own hand to do it. But anyways, the felt that's at the bottom of the 3 points, when you have the
You can
hands
move
on
It's
it,
easy to move.
it doesn't feel like it's moving, but everybody's pressure heats up the felt so it moves it.
What?
I mean, I could see that.
Doesn't make any sense.
And it's like the felt makes it so slippery that even like the slightest touch will make it move no matter what. And obviously,
I just don't know how it.
when you play with a lot of people and you're like, who's moving it? Everybody's gonna say no,
Yeah.
but everybody's moving it. But nobody knows who's moving it, so everybody's just gonna say no.
As I said, when Jenna wants to go to bed, I think you should just turn your phone off and go to bed with her. You know,
And I have insomnia
I don't know what that is. What's insomnia?
when you can't sleep.
Oh,
I'm up until 6 o'clock in the morning every night.
yeah.
I don't sleep.
That's not good. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's like signs of bad sleep. But it's okay.
Melatonin doesn't work for me, so I can't do it.
Dude,
Works for me.
that was my go-to thing during baseball when we had like 4:40 when we had like 5 a.m. practice. Like just pop melatonin at like 9, get a good night's rest.
It's hard to wake up with that.
Well, yeah, not really. Like
Me, it is.
the worst part about me is I'm like that one person who like has like an alarm set for every minute.
So do I.
So like
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad for Tez. Tez, if you're listening to
I
this,
wake up to Jenna's alarms.
yeah, Tez, if you're listening to this, real sorry about that. But yeah, I've got like well, because for example, I had to work at 8 today, which never happens, and so I literally set an alarm for every minute from 7:25 until 8 a.m.
Frick that.
I just don't.
Got
wake up
problems.
to my own alarm.
Yeah, me too.
I always I'll wake up.
My
to
mom
her.
will
It's
wake
too
me up
soothing. Yeah, my mom wakes me up now too.
because I literally don't wake up. To
I can't.
Best part about being
They
home,
just keep going off.
mom wakes me up.
But the one time I took melatonin at home, I think it was like last week, and you're only supposed to take like 2 of them because I take the melatonin gummies. I took 5 or 6, and I fell asleep like 10 minutes after because it hit me hard. And I had the worst nightmare, and I woke up, and then I was up until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
I haven't had a nightmare.
I fell asleep at 10:30. Like I took them really early because I wanted to actually get like some sleep for once. So I fell asleep at 10:30 and then woke up at 12 because of my nightmare. And so what happened was, I was stuck in a Wii console, and I was a Wii
What?
character playing ping pong with myself. So it was me against myself playing ping pong, and I was stuck in the Wii console, and I couldn't get out. And it was just like a constant back and forth, and I kept losing against myself.
Oh.
And then I finally woke up, and then I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's a
So I couldn't
nightmare?
get back to sleep. Yeah, it was scary.
How you're just playing Wii.
I was stuck
I
in the
love-
Wii console, and I was playing against myself and everything. It was really scary.
It would have been fun.
And I feel like
You're just playing ping
like
pong.
that's like not normal. I feel like I
I
kept
would be
losing against
scared.
myself, so I feel like that's like telling me something.
Yeah, that you should stop reading things on the internet. And then when Jenna says, Alexa, I'm going to bed, you are like, okay, fine, I guess. Thank you. Woo! Best host in the game. Well, that's all I've got for today. That's all I had. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your busy days, taking the time to drive down from Mount Pleasant.
Busy.
Yeah, taking the time to drive down from Mount Pleasant, Michigan to spend time on the greatest podcast in the second biggest county in the state of Michigan. So yeah.
Third.
What's the second?
It's the third.
It's Wayne County, right?
It's Wayne. And
Why do you know this?
Oakland. Well, because I had to do a project on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that makes sense.
Macoma's the third largest.
It's smaller than Oakland County.
I believe so, but I know Wayne is one of the top 2.
Yeah, I know Wayne's number 1, but I thought that Oakland County was number 2, or Macomb County was number 2.
Macoma's number 3.
Anyway, well, now that's a lot lesser of like a cool thing I can say, or like I say, I get the best podcast in the second big. Now,
Just say one of the biggest.
yeah, get the best podcast in the third biggest county in the state of Michigan. So yeah, mess with me now, boys. Woo! I want to take the time to thank Genna Vento for coming out. Take the time for her roommate, Alexa Piccirilli, said that right?
Yes.
For coming out. And I want to take time to thank an old friend. I'm glad. Huh? I'm glad we jeez, I can't talk. What's that word? We reunited
Yes.
and have caused. This was fun. And shout out to Nathan Smith. Love you.
Yeah. Nice one. The chicken.
Pause.
I'll be back. Don't know. I'm gonna try and do a prank with the boys this week. Not sure. Kind of busy. Hopefully we can do a prank. Pac wants to do a prank where we're gonna just do like 6 minutes straight of talking or having conversations on the phone in public places. People seem to like that last time. We're going to do it. And I've got a ton of footage from me getting shot in the back with the slingshot that I kind of want to share. So maybe it'll be a dual episode. All the time we got for today. Underground 4, best YouTube channel in the game. Hope you guys liked this episode, and we'll see you guys next week.
No.
What happened?
It fell.
I stepped on it.